How's it going, guys? Today it's been about 6 days since I got the iPhone 6. As I mentioned it before, I'm not an iPhone user or Apple user, so I needed some days to get familiar, to get used to the iPhone. So I actually want to give you guys my full review on the iPhone 6 as a first-time user. So let's go ahead and start right now. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start here first, taking a quick look at the iPhone outside and talk about the ports and all that. So right here we see the power button with the access to the SIM card. We don't have anything on top. On the other side we get access to the lock or the mute, volume rocker right here. On the bottom we see the access to a 3.5mm audio jack, microphone, USB port, and speaker grill. On the front we have the front-facing camera, the home button, which is also a fingerprint scanner. On the back we see the 8-megapixel rear camera with a dual tone flash, Apple logo. Now let's talk about the specs since we're taking a look here at the phone. So let's start with the display. We have a LED backlit IPS LCD display. Resolution is 1334 by 750 pixels, 4.7-inch screen size, 326 pixel density. As far as the memory, this phone comes in 16, 64 or 128 gig of storage with 1 gig of RAM. As far as the camera, the phone comes with a 8-megapixel rear camera, dual LED tone flash. We get a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera that can record video in 720 at 30 frames per second. The rear camera can record video in 1080 at 30 frames or 60 frames per second, and you can also record video in 720 at 240 frames per second slow motion. Operating system iOS 8, upgradable to iOS 8.0.2. As far as the processor, comes with the new Apple A8 dual core 1.4 GHz, really powerful processor. And as far as the battery, 1810 milliamp battery, estimated talk time at 14 hours. So as you guys know, the previous iPhone 5 already got the operating system updated. So as far as the differences between this phone and the previous phone, there are not too many differences when it comes to the operating system. So I'm going to try to focus, guys, here on the differences, which basically it's the screen size, a couple of features with the camera, and a couple of other features related to the operating system, but not so many differences compared to the previous model. So as far as the interface, right here we get two screens, and as you are running out of space, you can create folders. Also, we can swipe up right here to get access to these toggle notifications, control the music, and get access to the flashlight, timer, I believe this is a calculator, and access to the camera. You can also swipe down to get access to our stock information right here, and this is access to notifications. One thing that this phone offers that the previous phone, iPhone 5, doesn't offer, you can double tap on the home button, and that's going to bring down the notification menu right here. Since this is a bigger phone than the iPhone 5, a lot of people might not be able to reach to the top with one hand. So double tap, not double press, and you're gonna get access to the notifications. So that's one of the differences. The other thing, and this is of course nothing really different, but double pressing on the home button, it's gonna give you access to your recent applications or all the applications that you have opening at the same time, and then from this point just swipe up to close the application. So let's go ahead and take a look at the browser experience. So taking a look here at Safari, guys, and we get a couple of options here at the bottom. The arrows are basically to go back and forth between the page that you're looking at. The middle one will give you access right here to some of these applications. You can access these applications right here from the browser. You can add to bookmarks, add to reading list, add to home screen, copy, and print. Now, I really like this feature right here, add to home screen. If we click right there, you can change the title right there of the page, and you can click on add, and that's basically going to add the web page kind of like as an app to your home screen for quick access. You can also move these over another application and create folders. As you guys can see, I have a folder right here with a couple of websites added to my home screen. This one right here, it's going to give you access to the bookmarks, and you can do favorites, history, iPhone user guide, my Verizon. The next one is a reading list, and the next one is the links that you shared. This one right here in the corner, it's going to give you access to all the different pages that you have open, so you can switch between one or the other one. Let's take a look here at the CNN page. Actually, let's take a look at Yahoo and go ahead and open a couple of links. And I'm connected right now to a Wi-Fi network, guys. I don't have the 4G connectivity right now. But as you guys can see, it opens the pages pretty quick. So as far as the browsing experience with Safari, pretty good. So the next thing I want to show you guys it's the messages. And there is one thing new that was added here to this beautiful phone. So this is how the messages looks like. Nothing really different compared to the previous phone. You get access to add a picture right there to your message. Typing whatever. You get the voice command, so you can dictate using the voice. But the one thing that they added was right here, this little microphone in the corner. So if you have pressed this, as we're speaking right now, I can be recording the text that will be added or sent as a text message. If you stop, you get three different options. So you can delete, you can play your message, or you can send it. So if we play here, as we're speaking right now, I can be recording the text that will be added or sent as a text message. Alright, so I can delete it, clicking on the X, or if you click on the arrow, it's gonna send the message. So that's one of the cool features that were added right here on the iPhone 6. Alright friends, the next thing I want to show you is the camera application. There are a couple of changes here as far as the software. So as you guys can see, we get right here photo, video, slow motion, time lapse. Now for slow motion, they changed the frames per second. Now we get up to 240, as you guys can see here in the corner. If you tap on that, you get to switch between 120 frames and 240 frames. There is access to video, and as you guys can see, you can record now in up to 60 frames per second in 1080p. Now if you press here, it's not going to change it down to 30 frames. So in order to change it, we have to access the camera application in the settings. Right here on their photo, as you guys can see, I have the grid right now on the screen. You can remove that by going into the settings, and you get a quick access right here to the gallery in the left corner. In the right corner, we get access to some nice filters. And then on top of the screen, we see access to the flash, HDR auto, timer, and front facing camera. Moving on, you get the square option, panoramic. Now as far as taking pictures, the phone takes pictures super quick. Let's see if we can snap a picture here. Very quick. And here's the access to video recording. You get the option to stop the video, record. It's gonna take pictures while you are recording, but we don't get the option to pause the video. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I would love to have the pause option there if it was possible, but not a big deal. So let's take a look at something else now. When it comes to performance, sound, and graphics, the iPhone 6 offers amazing performance. So let's go ahead and take a look here at this game. I'm going to turn up the volume all the way up, guys, so you can see, or hear, I'm sorry, the speaker sound. Alright guys, why don't we put the iPhone 6 through a test here next to the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. We're going to be running the benchmarking test called 3D Mark, and we're going to be doing the Ice Storm Unlimited. So let's go ahead and start right now. Alright guys, here are the results, and I'm actually very impressed with the iPhone 6. I'm running the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 in the high performance mode, not power saving mode. The score is 17,671 points. The iPhone 6 scored 17,608 points. So the Note 3 only scored, about 60 whatever points above the iPhone. So that shows right there, how powerful is the new processor that they put on the iPhone. Now let's take a quick look here at Facebook and do some zoom in and zoom out, looking at some pictures here. So as you guys can see, very responsive when it comes to the zoom in and zoom out using Facebook. Let's see if we can look at another picture here. Very responsive. Now the iPhone 6, guys, has several different features and settings that are kind of like hidden, that not a lot of people know about. So let's go ahead and show you guys a couple of tricks or tips here on how to use different features and take advantage. So the first one I want to show you is how to change the skin of the phone. So we're going to click here on settings, and we're going to go down to general, then accessibility, and then if you click right here, invert colors, this is going to change the skin of the phone for this really cool, nice looking color. Of course, you can take this back by just going into the settings again and uncheck here invert colors. Another thing I want to show you guys, when you're using the browser Safari, let's say you're scrolling all the way down, instead of going all the way up by swiping up, just double tap right here, and that's going to take you back to the top screen. So as you guys know, the camera offers the option to record now in 1080p at 60 frames per second. Now in order to change that, you go into the settings, go down here to photo and camera, and right here is a record video at 60 frames. So you can change that back to 30 frames or 60 frames, and also right here it's where you can control the grid of that you see on the screen when you're taking pictures. The next one I want to show you guys is how to change the text size, the icon size, and also the text bold. So we go right here into display and brightness, and this is where you're gonna control right here the brightness, but right here also we're under view, display, zoom. You can go ahead and do standard, or you can go ahead and zoom, and the icons are gonna get bigger. So let's take a look at the text size now. As far as the text size, we click right here. You can select the size of the text by moving this bar right here. You can do it all the way here. Go back, and then you can also select bold text. Now, as you guys can see, this is going to require you to restart the phone, so I'm not going to do it right now because I already have it selected. But that's where you change, guys, the size of the text, the size of the icons, and the bold color. The next one I want to show you is how to get access to the battery details. So we're going to go into settings, we're going to go into general, and you're going to go into usage. Now this is where you're going to get details on the battery. So if you click right here, battery usage, as you guys can see, this is going to populate right here the list of all the different applications that are consuming your battery, and it's going to give you the percentage of how much that app it's consuming. You can also click right here to see the last 5 days, and then if you want to add the battery percentage icon to your screen next to the battery, just click right there, and as you guys can see, there is a percentage. Guys, you can also turn the phone black and white, and this is going to help you to save battery. So you're going to go into settings, general, accessibility, invert, grayscale. Click right here, and now the phone, it's going to be black and white. Alright guys, how you're looking at pictures taken with the rear camera. This was taken at the grocery store. This one was taken while we were driving. My wife was driving, so really good job with the pictures. And this is taken outside. Beautiful, beautiful picture. This is also taken outside. These are a couple of selfies taken with the front-facing camera. So as you guys can see, pretty good quality for selfies. Hey guys, I'm recording here with the iPhone 6, 1080p 60 frames per second. Looking here at this beautiful HTC One M8 and Samsung Galaxy Note 3 with metal bumper cases. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching my video. Subscribe for more, share the video to help others. Final conclusions, to be honest with you, even though I'm not an iPhone user, I'm more Android guy, I actually really appreciate the new look of the iPhone. I really like it. I think Apple really made a really good job with the design. As far as operating system, I find the iOS easy and friendly to use, and I highly recommend the iPhone for the iPhone users. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more again, and we'll see you on the next one.